beginning. Hey, this is going to be what, Thursday, April 23rd, my advanced class. Hopefully, if you're looking down in the corner, unless I did something horribly wrong, it should be one of our shorter videos that we're posting, as we're going to be talking about the assignment coming up and having you guys doing some online things. And so I think that's all the exciting-ish things we get into. We just got to play a. Oh, I didn't mean to turn off the chat. Did I turn off chat on people? No. Let's see if that makes it better. All right. Didn't mean to mess yours up, of course, and I think I fixed it. All right. And then to there, let's go to, wait, I need to fix the sharing over here, that anti-Caleb, my sharing. No, that's not what I want. It's doing so well. No. Yes. Struggle. And over to here. And click. There we go. Hey, so once again, say Skyward. Again, I've updated it through this morning about 9:30. Good Zoom etiquette, calling out Caleb, who keeps trying to steal my screen share, so I get to harass that poor child. Again, if you have work from before, you're still more than welcome to do it. And then let's see. If you have not done the ones from this week, from Tuesday or Wednesday, you still can. All the way through, I think, Monday, and you can still get full credit, and that's absolutely fine with me. It's only the ones from before this week that now get you partial or late credit when you do it. We have a quiz coming up on Tuesday, which is going to be the gospel up through page 114, which I'm going to be letting you guys be reading on your own, even though some of you guys have a really big hate on for Beth. But we're going to find out that I don't think you're going to hate Beth quite as much, but we'll find out moving forward. Again, today is your Throwback Thursday. Let's see your you guys only have like a few months of throwback to do, but your Throwback Thursday stuff from there. Can I figure it? No, I cannot. See, and then the Fancy Friday is for tomorrow. Tomorrow, you will not get to see my lovely face as I do the teaching thing. You finally get a chance to escape from me. But for my Throwback Thursday for today, here is the picture I'm going to give you. It is me, my very first year of teaching. I was 22 years old. I had been teaching for all of a week and a half when this picture was taken. So I was shiny and new and thought it was all kinds of fun. Ooh, if I've been thinking about it. I think that's the same shirt I'm wearing today, although I'm not wearing that tie. That would have been awesome. Let's see, hang on one second. We'll do a quick comparison. And then back to me. Yeah, I think that's the exact same shirt. I actually have a shirt that old. I had no idea. How about that? Definitely not the same tie. I'm wearing a wolf tie today, but it's the same shirt. Anyway, there's my throwback for you guys on that one. Then click. Here is your actual homework. It is not going to be on Socrative. It is going to be on Canvas, and I'm going to walk you through it in just a moment. Again, you're more than welcome to screenshot it if you want, but it's not going to be as long of a video today. And I'm going to be walking you through how to get to stuff here. You are going to be creating your own 75 item list. We're going to pretend that you have to limit yourself to 75 things. And so you're going to be creating your 75 item list, and then you are going to be putting it up on, oh, hang on a second. And here, almost forgot. Ha, there we go. Creating your 75 item list and then posting it to a new spot on Canvas we've not used yet, except for Zoe and Alyssa, who've already figured out my new spot because they're sneaky. And so they've already been on there. The rest of you, I don't think have been on there because at least they posted something. But I'm going to be walking you through it here in a second. I have directions on there that are going to tell you like what counts towards the 75 items and what does not. I also, on my website or on the Canvas site, I have my list of 75 items that I have gone through and done. So this is my 75 item list to try and help you out, which is also going to be on Canvas for you to take a look at. What I'm going to recommend you do now is you should be able to button now and go over to Canvas, and you can still keep listening. And I should not get rid of Zoom, because I'm going to have you go to Canvas, and you're going to go to this place on Canvas called Discussions. And so you can try to do, or you can sit there and listen to me now, or try to find a way to do the two-screen thing. If you can do the two-screen thing, even better. But when you go to Canvas, you go to My Class, on the left-hand side, there is going to be a thing that says Discussions. Hang on a second, I got to bring up chat so we can see that also. There we go. And so on there, you're going to find one that says discussions. And then when you click on discussions, it's then going to bring up options for you to type things into. And so it's going to look like, hang on, we're going to screen share, but not screen share that. We're going to screen share. Discussions, screen share. Come on, you can do it. No, not that. This share. So when you go to discussions, it should bring up a page that looks something like this. I'm not sure you guys can see these. These are future ones that I've set up, but you should be able to see one that says test forum. And this is where you can sort of get a chance to post anything if you want to in there. And so I will then see them and get a chance to respond. Just make sure you realize I do see them and it can come back and have me be awful to you. And you're going to want to go to the one that says Gospel Homework 75 items. When you click on that one, it then is going to bring up the directions. It tells you what to do. It's then going to go through and give you your 75 item list. And then below that is where you're going to reply with yours. You will not be able to see other people's replies until you reply to something. So you have to do your own thing first, and then you get a chance to see everyone else's. That way you can't try and cheat off of them right away. So you have to submit yours, and then you can see the other people's. Excuse me. Then, let's go back to here. Can I share this? And there we go. The other thing you're going to have to do is you're going to need to reply to 2 other people's, and you're going to make comments about what they have on there. So you're going to go through and say constructive criticism, things that you like, things that you disagree with, something along those lines, and you are going to have to be replying to 2 other people. So essentially, you're going to have 2 grades. One is going to be you posting your 75 item list, and then 2 is you posting 2 replies to other people's posts that are constructive and well thought out. You're more than welcome to do weak or poor replies. That does count against your grade. If your reply is just, what up, good job, yeah, that's awful. And so I'm not going to give you all of your points. I'm looking for something that shows that you did actual thinking. Hang on 1 second. No, I need participants. There we go. It should give me Corson. I see that you have a hand raised. What's up, dear?
Does my dog count as an item?
No, your living thing, you should be fine. Unless it's just your dog, or is it the family's dog?
The family's.
Yeah, that said, if you were to read the directions and not make your teacher sass you, in the directions it says anything that is a family item does not count.
Well,
what's important is that you allowed me to sass you. Don't be selfish. And that goes to Ryan. How can I sass you? Although you still have, there you go. Ryan?
Does like your PlayStation and like a PlayStation controller count as one?
Is that if it all came shipped together, then it counts as one thing. So you would not have to count PlayStation and then the PlayStation controller, a separate thing, if they came as like one thing when you bought them. If you went out and bought like a special controller, that'd be different. And if it's yours and your brother's, that does not count as yours.
Okay.
All right.
Wait.
Yes, what?
Do the games count as?
Unfortunately, yes. Now, luckily in our world today, downloaded games that you have stored on the PlayStation would not count, just the actual discs. So that's where we get lucky now with technology. You guys don't have to worry about CDs. You can just have Apple Music subscription and not have to worry about it. So there are loopholes you get to use.
Okay.
And Morrissey, what's up?
If you share something with one other person in your family, does that count as a family item?
I would say probably counts as a family item. I'm looking for more just things that belong just to you.
Okay.
Okay. And Catlin, what's up?
So there's, in my room, there's like a bunch of stuff that I don't know who it belongs to because I have 3 step siblings and a little brother. So they're all in my room at all times. So I don't exactly know what belongs to who anymore.
Do you use it?
Yeah.
Then I would say we'll count it towards you then.
Okay.
If you don't use it, we'll count it towards them.
Okay.
Okay. And Andre, what's up?
Well, wait, let's say uh, like you have a phone, and then you lost or the cable, or like the cable just stopped charging, like, and then you bought another cable for as a
I
replacement.
would say with your phone, you get because it says like with a laptop, you get the charger that comes with it. Is if you go out and buy like a second or an extra one, then that's probably what we're going to count. And Kluber, what's up? Wait, sorry. Try it again. Kluber, sorry.
What about drawings? If I already put like a sketchbook on it and they came out of that sketchbook?
Nope, because it came from sketchbook. Because you remember
Okay.
in the Gospel according to Larry, he says he has a notebook, but that notebook only counts as one item that has a bunch of pages to it. So if you tear out a page, that does not change it.
Okay.
Safe. All right. And Svilnov, what's up?
Do you have to have 75 items, or could you have less?
You can have less, but it can count against you if it looks like, because I've had kids in the past who try to cheat it and they just have like 10 things listed and go, just my clothes, 10 things, I'm done. So it's the difference between, are you coming across as lazy or are you coming across as frugal? So it all depends on what you have on that list. All right. Z's.
Okay, what about trash cans? Because, see, I have a trash can for my room, and it's not like a family trash can.
I'm going to go with we're not going to count a trash can. That's oddly enough, we'll just say you get to have a free trash can.
Okay.
Also, for all of you, realize I'm not forcing you to limit you to 75 items. This is more of just an imaginary thought thing to get you thinking along these lines. So if you don't actually limit yourself to 75 things, I'm never going to know. It's just more that this becomes a big part of the book with Josh, and the idea of trying to limit yourself. So it's more my goal is to make you think about how much crap you own rather than forcing you to go and start throwing things away. So I don't want you guys to freak out about it too much. My goal is to make you think, not to freak you out too much. Plus, I'm not coming to your house to audit after like taking your 75 items. I'm not going to show up and kick in your door and like go through your room and go, this isn't on the list, and like chuck it out a window. So don't freak out about it too much. Minimal freaking outishness. Andre, what's up?
How do I claim my free trash can?
You have to apparently go over to another kid's house. I recommend going over to someone else who has more than one trash can and just taking one of theirs, or just going in another trash can and they might have a trash can there for you to take. Children nowadays. Corson, what's up?
So what if I have like 3 hair ties? Does that count as 3 items?
Did it all come in one package?
Yes.
Then you're good to go.
Okay.
Okay. Children nowadays. Morrissey. Morrissey.
What about dishes, like plates and bowls?
Well, once again,
like-
are those family ones or one that you have bought just for your room? Yeah. Stop making me sassy, child. You can continue eating your ravioli. That does not belong.
I'm done with it. I'm not that slow at eating.
I wasn't trying to judge you too much. Oh, let's go. Oh, wow, it's just like class again. If you guys asking all these questions. For those of you who, by the way, hang on. We're gonna not to torture you guys too much. I'm gonna come back to the rest of the questions on there. I'm not gonna ignore you forever. Let me go ahead and finish out the thing that we're doing, and then I'm gonna come back to this. So that way those kids who want to begin working on things can. So give me one quick moment to go back to here, finish doing this thing, and then I'll take all of your questions. All right. So again, 2 grades. One is your 75 item list. The other one is making sure you do the 2 replies. And then I'll send out giving you guys a reminder of all of that. And then before you guys can deluge me with questions, Again, on the e-learning, just to keep reminding you, because I have kids who are still confused, although they seem to have fewer issues. Again, schedules posted on there. You can go on there to find all the information. Your big thing for you guys is we're going to have a quiz on Tuesday. Short video on Tuesday where I do like an introductory little talky thing, remind you guys about the thing we're talking about right now. And you're going to have a quiz that covers the book up through page 114. And that'll be on Tuesday. And then, I think that's about it as far as that goes. Yesterday's Socratic question 1, thank you. You guys really tickled me with the sermons that you guys came up with. They were all over the place. I think you've inspired me that we're going to give you guys a chance to do a rant / sermon. We are going to get a chance to rant and write about a thing, and you can choose to do it anonymously, because I think some of you guys are going to want to do a thing where you get to rant and attack. It won't be anonymous to me because you'll have to send it to me, but it'll be anonymous to other kids. Or you can keep your name attached to it. I'm happy either way. But you've inspired me to give you a chance to rant. I'm going to be interested to see what kind of rants that you guys come up with. I think that's all I have for you guys. All right, so now let's go back to here. We're going to stop sharing. Now I get a chance to go back and answer your questions. That's officially all I have for you guys, is to give you guys a chance to read and then to make sure you guys know to go on to that thing. Then I'll be checking it as we go forward. Again, once you submit your 75 items, you'll then be able to see other people's, and that's when you have to go through and do the 2 other responses. Just make sure you follow the directions as far as all those things go. Let's see, I think that's it. All right, now questions I can go through and answer for you guys. Kluber, what's up?
What about photos?
Ooh, good question. I'm trying to think of how Josh would have done the photos. Going off the fact that I see a lot of kids with the photos in their background, I think I'm going to not count photos. I think that would be rather mean. Unfortunately, I've got a feeling he would count paintings and pictures and stuff like that. So I think that's where we'll sort of draw the line on the difference. Because I remember like Sebulko had like a whole wall of pictures and then like up on the ceiling fan. I think that would be all of her 75 items. That seems mean. So we'll just not include pictures, but like framed things on walls, we'll count that.
Okay.
Right. And move. What's up?
So you said like if it comes together in like a pack, it only counts as like one, right?
That's my thinking. Yes.
So if I get a two pack of pants, does that mean I only have 1 pair of pants technically?
Do they sell pants in 2 packs?
Yeah.
All right. That's
Where you
probably
get,
like a girl thing, because you guys can get like those stretchy pants that I don't wear because that'd be creepy. So yes, we'll say that you found a way to loophole that one. Nicely done.
And also, does a Hamilton poster count as a painting that's framed?
Yes, because Hamilton is awesome.
Okay.
Even though he made you pout, that's okay. Hebert, you've been waving at me. What's up?
Can I count the flags and stuff?
Let's see. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to say those would count as things, since that would be like the frame things, even though they're pennants up there. Yeah, and then with all the sports you play, you're going to be down to like 1 shirt you're going to have left afterwards. So that's going to be a little bit tough. McKenna, no, I'm not going to count a bed as an item. I think you'd be okay on that one. Furniture that your parents put in your room, I'm not going to count. So like if you have a dresser, we're not going to count that against you, because I think those are things that you don't have a choice because your parents stick in there. Izzy, what's up? Did I not unmute you?
Can't live without
There you go.
them.
Izzy, I apologize. Try again.
So my rubber ducks, I can't live without them, but like they didn't come in a pack. Like, see, I have 75 rubber ducks,
You have.
and
Are you showing me the
see,
rubber?
here's some rubber ducks right there. Yeah. I like to keep my rubber ducks, but they didn't come in a pack. So
here's what you're going to do. Since I am not officially coming after you and double checking, you are just going to say list 5 of your rubber ducks, like your favorite ones, and then we're just going to pretend you got rid of all the other ones, and you would just say rotate the 5 ducks that you have, because that's what Josh has to
but
do.
I have like
4
mermaid ducks and then like 3 surfer ducks. That's like,
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a tough choice on you. I wish you the best of luck. I'm going to recommend getting a box of tissue and pulling them out one at a time to dab the tears that are going to be falling from your face as you have to sacrifice this massive amount of duck. It's going to be like a duckicide. Maybe it's a phallicide. But anyway, so we'll just have to use it. I'm looking forward now to seeing your 75 items. Now that we all know you have a collection of ducks, we're all fascinated to find out which ducks you have chosen to keep and which ones are going to get duckicided. And I'm really hoping the shark that you hug every time that you're on here makes the list, or that is definitely going to be some sadness. We're going to have a sharkicide too.
Yeah, Bubbles is number 1 on my list.
I know. He made your rant yesterday, so I would be shocked if he was not on there. We're going to miss poor little Bubbles. Corson! I'm trying to unmute you, but I think you've muted yourself.
No.
What's up, Corson?
So what about this like big bean bag I'm sitting in? Because technically I got it for Christmas, but it's also mine.
Ooh, that is a tough choice. Because I would say I was not going to count beds and dressers and stuff like that. But I'm going to say Josh would count a giant bean bag that you get to hang out in. So yeah, I'm going to go with that one's probably going to count as one of your items. But by the way, that does look like an adorably comfortable bean bag that you were just chilling in. Kind of makes me a little jealous. Now I might get one of those for my basement now. You may have sold me on that one. Well done.
Me and my brother have one.
Oh, nice. I assume that also makes for really good fights. If you were to track someone down and swing it at them, you'd probably knock the bejeebers out of them. But that's just my thinking. And let's go with Kluber, question number 12. What's up?
I'm sorry.
I forgive you. It's just fun to pick on you.
Okay, what about I have like backpacking stuff that is specifically mine?
Ooh, that's a tough choice. Yeah. I'm going
Like
to go
10
with,
different things. So.
I think Josh would count that. Let's go with, so you have a backpack and then you have just the stuff that goes into the backpack, like for backpack.
Well, I have a backpack, a sleeping mat, a sleeping bag, and a hammock. Yeah.
Let's count that as 2 items, the backpack and then the sleeping stuff.
Okay, well, I sort of already submitted it. But we'll just like say I don't have backpacking stuff.
You know, you can always edit on there. That's the joy of it.
Oh, I can? Okay.
Yeah, there's a little button on there. You can just edit and change it. Because as you guys make responses to each other, you're going to end up going back and changing things. It happens all the time. So that ain't no biggie. Good luck.
Okay.
Spilinov, question again.
What about something like pillows or bed sheets?
Nope, we're going to count those towards your parents' thing. That goes with your bed package. Just like with the dresser drawers and things like that, we're not going to count that against you either. So unless you have like a special, like awesome Star Wars one that you got just for yourself, that one I would probably count. But I would say just in general, no. Like for me, behind me, I've got my Zelda blanket I use to cuddle up whenever I read on my chair. I'm definitely going to have to count my Zelda blanket. But if it was just like my blanket that's over there, I'm not going to count that one as much. But so it just sort of depends what you have. Morrissey, question number 8. What's up?
What about like money? Like if you have like a purse or a wallet?
I'm going to go with the money inside of it. No, because Josh did not count that. And I would say probably the purse and the wallet will count as one package item also.
Okay.
You know, like my wife has 12 purses that she rotates between, so that would probably have to count towards that whole having possessions thing. But yeah, not individual monies. That'd be really mean of me. Tempting, but not that mean. Andre, question number 5. This is really fun.
Well, wait, what was it?
I don't know.
At the beginning of the year, I just had this giant rant I wrote about why thorium is better than uranium that I wrote on the desk. Can I just write that again?
Probably. As long as it fits the directions I come up with, then you should be good to go. That sounds fascinating. And Hebert, make sure you're not chucking my book through the air, being as that is my book and not your book. And I would hate to have to hunt you down and do horrible things to you. So no breaking my book as I'm watching you chuck it through the air like it's a baseball. Yeah, that book you can chuck. That's not mine. You can make Captain Underpants fly, but don't make Larry. Malia, what's up?
What about school things? Because I have like 2 binders and then a bunch of notebooks and things.
Yeah, I don't think he counted stuff like that. I think it was more just personal items, not things you have to have. Like a bed is the thing you have to have. And so school items like pens and pencils and folders, not going to count that unless like you have a special like pencil pouch that you bought yourself. So only the things that you're personally doing for yourself I'm going to count.
Got it.
And Bronwyn, I'm assuming you're just raising your hand because it hurts and not because you're trying to ask a question. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like ignoring you for the wrong reason. Okay. I'm ignoring you for all the correct reasons. Christopher, sorry, watching Bronwyn nod her head about me ignoring her. Christopher, what's up?
Just out of curiosity, would sheet music count as multiple items?
Did the school give it to you or did you go out and buy it yourself?
The school.
Then no, I would not count it. If you went out and bought your, because some people just really like band and they go out and buy their own music, I would count that. If the school made you have it, then I'm not going to count it. Just like the gospel book that you currently have that Colin's trying to get in trouble for chucking in the air, that one would not count because your teacher made you take it. And so plus it's my book. Or like your Outsiders book that I gave you would not count while you're reading it. And then once we got done, if you decided to keep it because you liked it, that'd be different. So yeah, sheet music would qualify in that same area.
And then if you like download music, would that count?
No, that's where you guys get lucky. When he was going through all of this 20 years ago, they didn't have like downloadable music, and that would have like really changed his life. He had to have different CDs. You guys just get to have one phone that has all of your downloaded movies on it and music and stuff like that. So you guys get a huge loophole that he did not get to have. So try not to taunt him or write him a letter. Well, you probably can't find him now, but that's a different story. Ma'uv, what's up? I tried to unmute you. There you go.
So you're saying if someone else buys it for me, it doesn't count?
Not necessarily. If someone else buys it for you and it's a gift for you, it counts. Because that was one of the things that he talked about in there. Like whenever Beth gave him something, he had to then trade something else out. So you can't try and loophole it by going to your brother, say, give this to me, and then all of a sudden make it count as a gift that doesn't count towards your total. I saw you trying to loophole that one. But no.
Well, no, because I don't buy my own stuff. The only thing I've probably ever bought for myself was a thing of plastic babies.
That's the most normal thing I've ever heard someone say. But yeah, no, like your pile of papers that you got for folding origami, that would still count. Like the individual papers don't, but the package of paper would count. So even though it was like a gift that was bought for you. So yeah. Smart kids trying to loophole things. And yes, James being in the Boy Scouts, I'm assuming that's going to make things really tough for you because you have so many camping things. Just like the fact that I play like 5 different sports makes it tough on me because I have to have stuff for soccer and for basketball and for cross country. And I have to have like 8 different pairs of shoes, which definitely makes it kind of tough. So I understand your struggle on that one. Morrissey, question number 20. What's up?
Okay, what about if it's like you have sheet music, but it's like you didn't get it from the school, but someone else gave it to you? Like if you're like in a private lesson, what about that? Does that count? But they gave it to you, and then, yeah.
We're going to count private lessons like school because that's the thing you're kind of being forced to do.
No, it wasn't a force.
Okay, then it sounds like you really like it. Then we're going to say we do count it then. Wasn't
okay.
I wasn't trying to pick a fight with you. Don't you throw ravioli. All right. That's fine with me. Kids. Malia, question number 3. What's up?
Do items like brushes and toothbrushes and deodorant, are those not counted?
Ooh, look at this. It's question number 2. That's right there in the directions. It tells you that. Things that are disposable items like that do not count, so you don't have to worry about them. Look at that.
Got it.
You allowed me to sass you, Malia. Thank you. That makes my day when you allow me to sass a good child.
What makes it worse is that I looked and didn't see it.
At least it should be on there. Yeah, if you look on there, I said things like disposable items like toothbrushes and toothpaste and hairbrushes. I'm not going to count stuff like that. It's more personal items that count just towards you.
Got it.
Yep. All right. And Kluber, question number 52. By the way, I'm not good at math, so I cannot swear to
There we
what
go.
number we're on.
Okay. I can't find the edit thing.
Ooh, hang on 1 second. Let me go over and switch, and let's see if I can find it.
Because I put hairbrush. I have like 4 though, and I have no idea why.
You have 4 hairbrushes. All right, I'm gonna try.
Considering my hair is really easy to take care of.
All right, so to here. So let's see. Let's go to my test forum. We'll use that one. And if I come down here, is there not a way to do it? So if I click, no. So, all right, can you see mine? If I go over to the little dots over here on the side, do you guys not have the same thing that allows you to go click and then edit and delete?
I don't have it.
No little dots? Oh.
No.
Oh, I have little dots, so I assumed you guys had little dots. I don't know. Can I hang on a second? I'm seeing if I can change it to allow you guys to edit things. I don't know. I know worst case scenario, what you can do is then just reply to your own and just reply with your edit, and you can try that. If it doesn't give you little dots, oh well. I apologize for you not having dots. I assumed if I was special enough to have dots that you guys were special enough to have dots, but apparently you guys were not bequeathed dots. So, oh well, I'm more special than I thought. And hey, I'm apparently saying we go I go camping every month. There's money. No, Andre. Again, money does not count as a possession because you can just put it into the bank, so then you don't have to worry about it nearly as much. And then I don't think there's anyone else from there. I think that covers all of our issues. I'm looking forward to seeing all the stuff that you guys have put on there because that's part of my joy coming up is I get to go on there and reply to the stuff that you guys have. And so I'm looking forward to you guys posting things. If you want to post random comments, that first one on there, you're more than welcome to, where it just has the test posting. That is more just whatever you guys want to put on there, and that's fine with me, as long as it's school appropriate, not making me yell at you. And so you guys can mock the fact that dots don't exist and things like that. Other than that, you guys won't see me tomorrow or Monday. We have a quiz coming up on Tuesday. Make sure you do these things and then read. If you have questions, send them my way. And I think that's all we have for you guys. That was highly entertaining on my end. I think my favorite part of today was the fact that many of you gave me a chance to mock you and make fun of you, which I just desperately do miss doing. I make fun of my own children, but they just close their door and ignore me, and it's not nearly as much fun. You guys make little weird giggling sounds, which is much more entertaining on my end. So that's all I have. Enjoy yourself. Make good choices. See you guys in a couple days. Y'all.